Look at that, 80%. I'd even use Spark. I could have killed. I'm pretty sure I could have. Without even trying. And I don't play this character. I'm not a zebra anymore. Oh maybe, yeah. I'm pretty sure I could kill with Spark. Easily. But yeah, anyway, move on. It's Brody. Of course we get the frame data out of the way, of course. He has every button on safe. There. There's nothing to talk about with the frame data really. Damage again, I don't think there's something to talk about. His damage is nuts. With or without meter. Huh? Yeah, you put your assist. I should have just sent an assist in it, called an assist. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's all without meter. This would be the most damaging skilled starter you can do. Drop those. Drop those. It's the most damaging option if you don't want to use assist or any meter, that is, because you got this one. Yeah, I think if you use meter or assist, that's actually more damage. What was it? 44-12? Whoops. Let me try that again. But yeah, I think it's more damage if you add assist to it, but if not, this one is the one to go to. Yeah, if I used meter, I would have went over that. But yeah, damage is nuts. Nothing to talk about. Yeah, so easy TODs, like easy 0 bar TODs. Let me just show you. Easy, he's dead. Boom. Done. I've showed that TAD many times on the channel. 2H1 as well. You don't need any meter for any of these. See there. Yeah, damage is nuts. With or without meter. What am I looking at next? Neutral. Neutral's good. Solid key blast. There'll be multiple full screen options. You've got this. You've got the EX version. Can be down in the ground or in the air. You know. This move, really damn good move. Fast, armor, deflects, key blast, really good move. Beat super dash, really good move. The angle recovers is great, really good move. These can be used to catch jump-ins or super dash. So yeah, really good. Neutral is good, damage is good. Huge buttons. You can see huge buttons. Sai not by himself if you use the correct combo. Easy conversions of assist. You know, I messed up, but whatever. Multiple command grabs this come from. Yeah, wait a minute. I want to see which one's more powerful or stronger. $34, $35. Of course I drop it. Yeah, so the other one was stronger, huh, would have thought. Yeah, command grabs. He can actually do this command grab by himself versus, which is nice. It's pretty difficult, not gonna lie. No assist or meter. It is pretty difficult. But it's nice that you can do it. Yeah. If you go on my channel, I've done it. I've put this up somewhere before. If you can let him run. I'd even let him run. But yeah, the fact he can do that is nice. Yeah, see? Nice. Nice. Yeah. These ones good for jumping, as I mentioned before. EX1 is nice. As can be used on the ground or in the air. You can see there. Really good move. I love this grab. I love this grab. What's next? Missing anything, missing anything, missing anything. Gigantic Heave. Oh yeah, that's mostly a combo thing, similar to base Vegeta's. grab combo thing. Just go to squeeze out more damage. That's it. Eraser Blow, already done that. Raging Quake, already done that. Gigantic Fury, already done that. That's the grab. Headbutt, that's another grab. Which leaves him plus. You can combo off it. By that, or you can do it this way. So yeah. If you choose to do nothing, you're plus. So it's still your turn technically. Gigantic charge can only be done on the ground. Pretty good, everyone. Gigantic impact. As you've seen me do already. Which is as strong as the level 1 on the ground, if all 3 hits connect. You see the same damage, but the good thing is it's a level 2 as well, as you've seen already from the TOD. Meteor Shower, this one's a DP and it's used for OP setups and in places where you can't get sliding knockdown, you have to use that. So I'd say as when it comes to supers that are DPs, that would be the best one in the game. Second would be 17s, in my opinion. Because it literally shoots everywhere, you can't even vanish it, so you literally have to block it or reflect it. Yeah, it can be done in the air as well. See there. And now we got the level 3. You got the level 3 that increases his damage by 5%. 5% ain't much, but considering that this is really what we're talking about, a character that already hit it hard like a truck, a 5% damage increase now seems a lot more scary. So yeah, yes, the assist, yes, the assist, the assist, the assist, the assist, the assist. I forgot to talk about the assist, the assist. Raging Quake, the assist. Full screen. Easy to confirm off of. Easy to confirm off of. Oops. You can see there. Full screen as well. It beats Super Dash. It doesn't trade with beams, so it straight up beats beams. Block stun on it, 36. Almost as high as base Goku's A assist. There's Goku's block stun is 37, this one's 36, so it's just below. So it's a higher block stun assist, so it's higher than average. Yeah, good assist, in my opinion. The assist, you know, probably the best one he has. 25 frames, fast, 30 frames, good, and the angle it carries, sorry, really good. C assist, again, I think one of the better ones in my opinion. It's a beam. In my opinion, the B1 is the way to go. But I won't blame you if you use the A or even the C, because the other two are still good assists. Oh, I mentioned the frame traps. He's got pretty good frame traps. So yeah, all of his assists are great. It's literally the one thing, this is the frame they are. Yeah, I know people could say, oh no, the grab's slow, but I wouldn't call it slow. 24 frames ain't slow. Reactable, yes, but not slow. So yeah, that's DBS ready. Next, we do CUDA. First off, you always do the frame down. -3, -7, -5. That's not a true combo, by the way. The whole thing. So, look. Let me show you. Boom, he gets hit. Frame trap. The last hit counts as a frame trap, so it's not a true string. Which is weird, but that's what it is. -5 for his 2 hours more range, so keep that in mind. So that's -3, it's -7, -5 frame trap. A 2 hour that doesn't hit low, so that's gonna be neutral on block, as most. That was the almost universal change. It's nice. Mediums are unsafe, both of them. But the thing is with coolers, they got so much range that you can poke them from pretty far away. You can see there. Look at that. Who's gonna? I'm still technically unsafe, by the way. But who's gonna punish me from this distance? No one. Oh, I'm technically safe there because -5. Right here. Who's gonna punish me from this distance? Look at that. No one. Yeah, so his frame rate is pretty solid. Keyblast, safe. Yep. -5. Beam. Gelled. You know, easy. Can be done here as well. This can be gelled into as well, so you know. Thanks to the new change, this Key Blast can now combo into all the specials. So if we do, oops, that combos. Yeah, that combos. That combos. Of course, that's too slow. Yeah, combos. That combos. That combos. That combos. And that combos. So, yeah. Of course, the other change to the Key Blast is boom, Super Dash works. You could do stuff like that. Simple. Huge buttons, of course, no problem. Of course, Kuga has always had huge buttons. Yeah, it's always had huge buttons. Was they changed to the crush and stomp as well, I forgot to mention that. This is also safe, and it's a low. You can see Goku Black changed to the crouching position. The change to this Super Dash, so you could do stuff, which opened some nice combos for Cooler. You can see there, which I'm really happy for. Genocidal, probably his best move. It probably is. Not just that, probably one of the best moves in the entire game now. Honestly, amazing move. Just barely not full screen. It's not exactly full screen, as you can see there. But it's just there, almost. Beats anything aside from physical attacks.
No, Mikey?
Yeah, beats anything aside from physical attacks, including assist. So if I wait, let me change the name because the name is projectile. So let me do whoops, missed. Too slow. You can see there, that's not a projectile and it's still one. Beats assist now. And Super Dash. Boom. It beats everything except for physical attack. So if someone was just to straight up just punch you, it would lose. But that's literally it. Oh, and of course grabs, but who's gonna actually grab you before your uppercut lands? Unless you're Z Broly. You probably, the armor will just take the hit. Yeah. Is there anything I'm missing? Oh yeah, the dive kicks. These are overheads. Don't switch. You can see there. Sun guard or crouching, don't switch. All of these are hitting because they count as overhead. The light one can stay the same if they were to buff these dive kicks. I'd say the only ones to not change was the light one. That one can stay the same. The only one I want to change is the medium one. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, being plus is good, but I want it to be at least 24 frames. 30 just ain't it. Same thing with this. I want this to be faster. 20 at least. But yeah, aside from that, they're good. Very good for neutral. Just traveling across the screen. Good for some combos as well. Yeah. Can be done on the ground or on the air. See you there. The light one don't cause no side and knockdown, but the others do. Death Raker, that's the DPs. It's basically Super Saiyan Vegetas, but better. They can be done in the air as well, just like Super Saiyan Vegetas. But they have an input square to do square, square again, puts you behind, square, then triangle, it's in front, square, then circle, he does this. You can do it any, you could do start with triangle, then square, triangle, then triangle in front, triangle, then circle. That's that. You do just circle raw. That's that. 2 clicks instead of 1. Circle, then square, behind, circle, then triangle, in front, and so on. So you get the point. Death Flash I've shown already, and Death Choke I've shown that already, so yeah. Death Crash? Yeah. Strong level 1, hard hitting level 1, one of the hardest hitting level 1s in the game. Use it, it's good. He does come in with it for a combo, so stuff like this. Yes, so it comes in with it, which is good because this super hits hard. And he's got one in the air. So for an air combo, if you're doing an air combo, just do that. Why is it not hitting? Why are you not hitting? Thank you. Yeah, it is weaker. He's shown there 2000. Yeah. By a good chunk, 420. That's a good. That's a good difference. So yeah, I was showing that. Death Drop, just did that. Atomic and the Supernova. The R1 version, so parry. There's no parry version in the ground. On the air, unfortunately. But there's a grab version on the ground, which is the R2 version. Damage. Cooler's damage is pretty good, pretty solid. Definitely better than Z Broly if you're not counting assist or meter. As you can see from here, it's already better than Z Broly's. See. Let me try and do that again. There we go. I'll try that again. See how much damage we cook up. Ah, did it wrong. What? Wow. I used to get this all the time. Wow. There we go. Can't remember which one just did more damage. I have to do it again. I think it was that one. No, it wasn't. Whoops. Can't remember. I'll figure it out later. But yeah, its damage is pretty good. Not as high as Broly, of course, but it's better than Z Broly's if you're not counting meter. Neutral. Cooler's one of the best at it in the game, like easily. Non-contest, no contest. Without debate. Huge buttons, of course. I think I already mentioned that, but yeah. It's quite ups. He's got one of the best in the game. Because of the range and the speed and the speed ain't bad either. Yeah, 21's is faster by 2 frames, but It has no business doing that. As you can see there, up close in his face, still works. Still messed it up, but yeah. Hmm? Yeah, so you can play defensively with Kula because he has 2 options to beat Super Dash. No, technically 3, because everyone has a 2H. 3H is another one, and then you got the DPs. So, yeah, Kula good. So last but not least, got Janemba, right? Yeah, the only moving villain here. So Janemba, really good character. Oops, forgot to make him block. -3. Zero on block because the 2L doesn't hit low. So that's good, 0 on block. -8. -11. So that's not good, but you can cancel it anyway. If you want. I wouldn't recommend just letting it walk on a rock with your number, but yeah. That doesn't connect, that's not a true string. So if I let Kula reflect for me. You see there, it's not a true string. Kula has this as well. Funny that I say that. You can see there. So with Kula you just do that or that. Those are the ways you can stay safe as well. So back onto Janemba. With Janemba you do that, but your left arm's safe, so I don't recommend it. You could do that because whoops. Safe. Or you can end with this. Safe. So you've got 2 options. Good grabs. Really good grabs. 20 frame grab. It says 21 there, but don't listen to it. 20 grabs. Point blank range 20. Just as fast as base Goku's fastest grab. And the range is really good. From here. So that's like round start difference, round start distance. He can't grab you from there. That's really good. And let's not even speak about the range on these other ones. Damn. Damn. Yeah. Look at this really wicked, really fast course up as well. So good buttons, not as good as the others I think. Huge in terms of like how huge they are. They're good buttons still, definitely. This hits far. But he's still got good buttons. This is basically Bardock's second hit of his auto combo. Oh damn, why am I yawning so much? Good neutral. It's got these. Some super dashes. Whoops, mistimed it. Mistimed it again. There. Or boom. Okay, it's a little bit tricky, but yeah, can be done. Boom. So you know. Whoops. But yeah, it's that. It's just got the parry, really good. It count when he's up in the by the main character. It only see there where it says invincibility. Only counters projectiles, but it counters any and all assist. So that's another thing about it. That is really good. So yeah, it's good, and it can be done in the air, so it's really good. I've already shown the things, the command grabs, but I'll do it anyway. Corner, of course. This can be done in the air or anywhere on screen. You see there. Whoops, missed it one. There. These moves cover a lot of space. See there. Medium one works full screen. Same with DX. And of course in the corner. Whoops. They are your corner. Try to do the re-jump, it didn't work. Yeah. That's pretty. Yeah. Of course, anything else I'm missing, I'll check. Demonic Blade, Mr. Demonic Blade, no, I've shown that. Mr. Calm, that's the grab. Shadow Kick. That's this move. What he uses to get sliding knocked down anywhere on the screen. Yeah, that's what that is. Hellgate. These. Which I'll show you. Plenty of damage, isn't it? Good damage. It can be used for mix-ups as well, but I'm not there yet. As I've seen it though, it's bonkers. What Hellgate is truly capable of damage. No hold, that's the parry, I've done that. Phantom Shift is probably the best frame 4 reversal in the game. Arguably, probably, maybe. or definitely. It's a really good. I can do, you should just let it rock. If you do the backwards way, he'll go backwards. You can see. Do the forward way, whoops. You go forward. If you do it again, that happens. And you could do it in the air as well. And as I've already shown you, it can dodge super dash. It's fully invincible once you let it rock. You can go any way you want. You can put in the input, then point up to go up, point forward, point back to go back, hold down to stay where you are. Or you could just go crazy. So, used for mix-ups, something like this. Pretty sure you've seen this. Same side, boom. Stay same side, Dragon Rush. Stay same side, come on bro. So, yes, you got options. I'll even show all of them. You can go behind them. Go behind him. Boom. You've got options. Or you could just Dragon Rush, or you could just 2M, or you can just cross them up. You've got options. This thing is mad good. See there. It's really good. Janemba's sick horse character. Not only is he incredibly fun to play, but I think Janemba is a top tier character. I truly believe he is. So supers level, whoopsie daisy. Stronger level 1 again. Stronger level 1 can be done on in the air as well. So if I do there, see there. This one is literally only has one purpose. So when to get someone straight, to get your opponent straight to the corner, then DHC, sorry, straight into another. Don't do this. There you go. Into your characters. To do that. That's literally its purpose. The other level 1, just to get them straight to the corner. Level 3, as you've seen already, it can actually be done in the air, but the thing is, no one does it in the air. Because you can't really get it in the air. It can be done in the air and the ground, but most people do it on the ground. So yeah, that's it. He ticks all the boxes. Damage, got that. If we can get the re-jumps correctly. But I can't. There we go. Pretty solid damage. Not as much as Kula, I believe. Okay. Yeah, it's not. but it's still pretty good. Whoops, too easy. But when he uses this thing, damage sparks, similar to like Broly when Broly uses the meter. But all Janemba has to use for half a bar. So let's do this. Let me do it this way. Try that again. It's a pretty difficult combo at first. But with practice, it becomes easier and easier. Is that too much? Yeah. The damage. It's not just it, that's not just it as well. You've got many other stuff for Janemba. That's off a super dash confirm. If you manage to get a 2M in the mid screen. That's pretty nice damage. You've also got vanish combos. Pretty nice, that's pretty solid, pretty good damage for a vanish combo. Yeah, the character's really good. Top tier in my opinion. And definitely a skilled Janemba player can definitely make you believe his character is top tier. His character is ridiculous if used correctly. Like if these tools are used correctly, if the Janemba player knows what they're doing. And you can tell that Janemba's player has put in the time and effort in the character. I think you can say he's top tier. I really believe that. He's also an anchor as well, Janemba. Say his best positions is mid and anchor. Because as an anchor, he ticks all the boxes. Neutral, check. Can open you up easily, check. Good space control. Doesn't rely on assist for combos. Unlike someone like, I don't know, Nappa, or you know, characters that rely on the people for their combos. Well, he doesn't lose much from not having assist to back him up, because he doesn't need assist to back him up. He doesn't. So yeah, one of the best anchors in the game, I believe. Like just behind Z Broly and Base Goku, in my opinion. I think those two are still better anchors, but would be third, arguably fourth, because you do have Tien, because Tien's a really good anchor. Yeah, let's remember. I think we're done. Done, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, so now to rank them. Number one is first, like number one is Z Broly, like that one's obvious. Like that one's not changing at all. With the movie villains in this game. Z Broly's easily first. Second though, I'm gonna have to say it's Janemba. Because as I said, he's got all of it. He has no real weaknesses, I say. I think the only thing you don't have is like an actual DP. He doesn't have that. Oh, and he does have a beam, but I wouldn't really say not having a beam is a weakness. I wouldn't say that. Not really. It doesn't really matter if you don't have a beam. I mean, Blue Goku doesn't have one. And I look how good he is. I think he's easily top tier. Blue Goku. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as well. It's a perfect example. I think that character's a top tier, and he don't have any projectiles, any full screen projectile anyway. Yeah, I think second is Janemba. Third is the problem. Do I put Cooler or DBS Broly? Who is better, DBS Broly or Cooler? I'd say, I don't know. You go back. I think I can go back and forth with these two. I think I'm gonna have to put Cooler. Yeah, and then DBS Brody would be right behind him. So Z Brody first, of course, not a debate. Z Brody's just dumb, stupid character. Does well, doesn't need assists, and does really good with assists. Can make comebacks with, can easily make comebacks. Probably the best comeback character in the game right now. Easily, it's not hard. Janemba's second. Janemba really good. I hope people are now seeing how ridiculously good, how good Janemba is now. Third, I'm gonna go with Cooler. The main reason is that Cooler is a self-reliant character. He's not, by self-reliant, I mean he doesn't rely on other characters to make his game plan work. He doesn't. Game plan stays the same whether he has assists or not. Cooler is another similar to Janemba in a way, where he doesn't need assist to back him up. He doesn't. He just doesn't. You could put him point, mid, or anchor. Same thing with Janemba, I think. But with Janemba, I think he definitely favors being mid and anchor more than a point. But with Cooler, you can literally put him anywhere. It doesn't matter. He's that. Cooler can play all three positions. That's why I think there's not much characters in this game that can do that, honestly. But Cooler's one of those. He just plays the game so well. The tools that he has makes him do what he's good at really well. So DBS Brody would be last. The main reason, and the main reason is simply the frame data. Probably the only, because if his frame data was better, I'd probably put him over Cooler. Yeah, because aside from that, I think he ticks all the boxes. Well, maybe not all of them. Maybe he's not better than Cooler at everything, except for frame data. Probably not. But they both have future buttons. Cooler's neutral is probably better. Probably. Not that GBS Broly's neutral is bad. Definitely not. But most of his neutral is projectile based, and which Cooler has an answer for. So all of his neutral is projectile based. You've got key blast, you've got beams, you've got this, you've got this. He doesn't have a DP of his own either. He's got anti-airs, but yeah, he's got this, which is a DP, but it costs the bar. Cooler has an actual DP that can be done on the ground, on the air. One of the best cross-up buttons in the game easily. This ain't a bad cross-up button. It's not. Pretty fast actually. It's technically faster. It's pretty. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, because the thing that DBS Broly, he has damage definitely over Cooler, but aside from that, oh, and assist, definitely assist. And he's got a wide array of tools, like a variety. His toolkit is a lot more flexible, if that makes sense. Like, he's got a lot of stuff to choose from. Where Cooler just doesn't, but his toolkit works. It just helps him out. So yeah, that's my list of the movie. That's my video of ranking the movie villains. So yeah, let me know which movie villain do you think is the best in the game right now. Good range. He's gonna hit you from. He's gonna hit me from here. Let's see. Who can actually punish me from here? Probably Vegito. Yeah, he ain't gonna hit me. He can. Let's do triangle. No, I've got time to block. It's just a slower button. Yeah. Wow, yeah, it's a good button. But yeah, let me know what movie villain do you think is the best. And I'm gonna just say this now before I end the video. Don't take these videos too seriously. I don't think just because I say, oh, Z Broly is the best movie villain in the game, or he's the best out of these characters, and it will make you just instantly choose Z Broly. I'm not saying don't pick Z Broly, no. At the end of the day, play who you want to play. That playing who you want to play, playing the character that you have fun with, is the most important thing in this game. Because if you're playing top tier that you don't enjoy, you're not gonna want to play this game. I'm just gonna keep it real or honest. That's how I am anyway. I can't play the character just because of it, just because they're top tier. I can't do it. I've tried. I can't do it. I've tried. I really have. I've tried to play Kid Buu. I've tried to play Bardock. All these top tiers. Base Vegeta. I've tried. Team Gohan. UI Goku. Like, I've tried. But I can't do it. Because the top tiers, in my opinion, in this game are boring. In my opinion, anyway. That's just my opinion, but just play who you want, regardless of where they stand in the tiers. Whether the low tier, mid tier, high tier, or top tier, doesn't matter. Play anyone you want. That's all I've got to say. So, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Next, might have to revisit. Next video, I might have to revisit 16. Yeah, might have to revisit 16. So yeah, I'll see you guys in that video.